Here's a diamond willow stick that I'm just working on. We picked it up in up by old Highway 15 off just about 8 kilometers from Dog Creek, Lake Manitoba Reserve, up in the Interlake of Manitoba. Anyways, I got into picking diamond willow just by accident. My nephew, a colleague of his for University of Manitoba, was looking for diamond willow. I guess she had met a chief from the East Coast somewhere, and he was looking for diamond willow. I guess I don't know if they had it over there. Here's some of that I have. These 4 have to be done. These ones are going to be almost finished. They still have a fine sanding to do. I wet them too and sand them up. These ones are rough sanding. And these ones here are just raw. I'm not sure how they'll be because a lot of them are just super dry and they're very hard to clean when they're like that. And a lot of them that I got that are wet don't look to have any diamonds on them, so I'm just going to use them to make canes. Yeah. This one might have a couple diamonds, not very big ones though. When I first started off, I didn't know what the heck I was doing at all. But how we got into it, like I said, my nephew's colleague was looking for diamond willows to send to the East Coast, but one band out there. And so happens my nephew went to a service and then he saw an elder gentleman there with a nice cane, and he got to talking to him. Turns out the fellow he talked to is an elder from our reserve, Sageen. And so we went out, my nephew and I, go see him and see if we could get some diamond willow for his colleague. And sure enough, he had a lot. He had piles and piles of it. Some like this, some in different stages, and he had them drying. And his name was Frank Orvis. If you want to see pictures of him and read a little bit about him, you can read about Frank Orvis on Ojibwe Confessions. And anyways, so that's how I got into this thing. So try pick them up, like he said too. At the same time, he said, you asked him where he picks them. He goes all over, like Interlake and around Sageen, different places. Sometimes it's a hit and miss, you know, if you can find them. Another person from Sageen told me, you know, like, go where the waterbeds are, like the creeks and stuff like that, and you'll find the willow. And look for the diamonds on them. Because when I first went out, no idea what I was looking for. And I don't know how long ago that was. 12, 13 years ago. So when I did do diamond willow, there was no diamonds at all in them. As a matter of fact, this little stick here is one of the first ones we went and picked, me and my grandkids. And so we just painted them any which way. Like we tried to use a house paint on them and some acrylic, like different things. So this one here, still have it. It's not very big, but yeah. So that's how I first started. Okay.